Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're cracking a massive mystery for the 2026 agricultural season. You know the drill. Every year, millions of farmers face the exact same high-stakes question. What is the monsoon going to do this time? Normally, we'd immediately pull up the government weather forecasts or satellite maps, right? But what if the absolute best predictions aren't on a screen at all? What if they're literally living out in the fields? Today, we're skipping the digital models and decoding what ancient agricultural wisdom and nature's own living indicators are telling us about the 2026 forecast. So, flood or drought? It's the ultimate question, and the answer determines the fate of entire local economies. To figure this out, we're investigating 3 ancient clues hidden right in the animal and plant kingdoms. For centuries, farmers didn't just look up at the clouds, they looked down at the dirt. They watched animals and plants acting as an incredibly accurate biological early warning system. By tuning into these living weather stations, we can unlock a shockingly precise forecast. Okay, let's jump right into clue number 1, the lapwing bird. Traditional farmers actually call the lapwing nature's very own weather scientist, and for good reason. It has this incredible generational instinct for calculating flood risks. Now, usually, if this bird senses devastating, heavy floods coming, it builds its nest way up high to keep its chicks safe. Makes sense, right? But this year, the observations show something totally different. Farmers are spotting lapwing nests built just half a foot off the ground. So why does that matter? Well, that specific half-foot height is a very deliberate choice. It's basically a moderate danger signal. The lapwing is telling us, hey, the water is absolutely coming, but it's not going to be so extreme that it washes the whole field away. For a farmer, this is golden information. It means they can prep their fields for rain without hitting the panic button over a catastrophic flood.
Moving right along, let's look at clue number 2, the underground ant alarm.
We're shifting our focus from the sky straight down into the dirt. Long before a single drop of rain even falls, underground humidity and soil moisture actually start to spike. And the tiniest creatures out there, the ants, instantly sense this dampness. To them, it's a mortal threat to their delicate white eggs. This triggers a pure, hardwired survival instinct, kicking off a highly organized mass evacuation to higher ground. They're literally packing up and moving their entire next generation out of harm's way before the storm hits. But here's the catch. Traditional wisdom says it's not just that they move, it's how they move. If they're just casually strolling, the threat is pretty minimal. This year, though, massive numbers of ants have been seen scrambling with incredible, frantic urgency. I mean, a total mass evacuation. This behavior virtually guarantees that substantial rain is a certainty. Nature's underground sensors are flashing bright red right now. And that brings us to our third and final biological warning system, the Khejri tree. This one comes from a deeply rooted desert lifeline. Now, you might naturally think that a tree exploding with lush, extreme greenery and seeds is a fantastic sign of abundant water, right? Actually, scratch that. When the Khejri tree does that, it's entering a desperate survival mode because it anticipates a severe, brutal drought. It's frantically trying to drop seeds before it dies. But on the flip side, normal foliage means nature is perfectly in balance. And the observations for this year are in. The Khejri trees are showing totally normal, healthy leaves. This is a massive relief. The tree feels absolutely no need to take extreme survival measures. It's not panicking at all. And that signifies that this deeply rooted sentinel is anticipating a completely normal, life-giving, balanced monsoon season. The tree is breathing easy, which means we can too. Okay, let's put it all together. It's time for the 2026 verdict. Now that we've unlocked our 3 biological clues, let's look at the big picture. The evidence here is incredibly consistent. The sky, via the lapwing's low nest, points to moderate rain. The underground, with that frantic ant evacuation, absolutely guarantees rain is coming. And the surface, through the Khejri tree's calm foliage, points to a perfectly balanced season. Sky, surface, and soil. All 3 levels of the ecosystem are pointing far away from extreme disaster and toward one unified prediction. The verdict for 2026 is what traditional farmers affectionately call a golden monsoon. It's that absolute sweet spot, the exact perfect amount of moderate, life-giving rainfall. It's enough to deeply quench the land and sustain the crops, but crucially, it stops just short of causing those destructive river floods that wash away the topsoil. Basically, it's the absolute ideal scenario for agricultural growth. So, how do we use this today? Let's talk about where ancient tradition meets modern farming. Armed with this golden monsoon forecast, agricultural planners can actually take specific, actionable steps right now. They can confidently select crops that thrive on medium water levels. And since they know water will be plentiful but not overflowing, they can start planning and installing drip irrigation systems early. It's all about shifting the strategy to utilize water efficiently for maximum yield, rather than just bracing for a chaotic impact. It's a really powerful equation. By marrying the observational wisdom of our ancestors with modern agricultural tech, farmers create an almost unstoppable formula. This is the ultimate key to farm resilience. You're ensuring a successful harvest by working seamlessly alongside nature's predictable rhythms instead of constantly fighting against unpredictable surprises. There's a great quote here that perfectly captures our main takeaway. Protect local biodiversity and share this generational knowledge. It is our true strength. We absolutely have to protect our native birds, insects, and trees, because as you've seen, they are our living weather stations. Preserving their habitats ensures we don't lose these vital indicators. Keeping this knowledge alive and passing it down is our best tool for thriving alongside nature. So I want to leave you with a bit of a challenge. The next time you step outside, don't just immediately check the weather app on your phone. Take a second to really look around. Look at the birds building their nests, the insects moving through the soil, the way the local trees are reacting to the season. What secrets are they trying to tell you? Nature is always speaking to us. We just have to remember how to listen.